I love the signs of wear and tear on them as a challenge as a visual artist.
Brie Hayden pours every ounce of effort into her work.
I try to get a nice reflection on the glass coming in on one side of the bottle, having the other side cast in shadow.
Her century-old subjects
I'm always on the hunt for different bottles.
always standing at attention.
I had no idea that I would ever get this into bottles. I never thought I'd start collecting bottles, but here we are.
Digital photography, however, isn't Brie's medium of choice.
The old bottles have such unique textures in sort of their aged features.
This artist from Richmond prefers a simpler approach when creating a mirror image.
So this is hyperrealism. It's where you add so much detail to a piece that it almost looks like a photograph.
Brie excels at capturing the tiniest of details.
The most challenging part of working with bottles is probably the text work.
Old whiskey, apothecary, and champagne bottles, her specialty.
In a flattering sense, a lot of people do think that these are photographs, and when I tell them otherwise, that helps bring them in and really look at the detail.
The JMU grad didn't intend on becoming a full-time artist or bottle aficionado.
If the glass has a little bit of a purple hue to it, it can indicate that it predates World War I.
This Northern Virginia native earned a degree in science.
I work at all times of the day.
The self-taught artist started drawing only 5 years ago.
So typically I'm working on a lot of pieces at one time, so all of the work takes several weeks to finish.
The bottles may be empty, but they are brimming with history.
So this is the bottle that I'm working on right now. The textures and everything of the bottle just spoke to me. It's from 1915.
Brie gives the antique glass new life.
So yeah, I do feel like I'm honoring not just the story of the bottle itself, but the memories that were made around them.
This is recycling at its finest.
I think the fact that these bottles are still around, that they kept them, it meant that they were important to them at one point.
Brie is gaining a loyal following. One of her fans, Hollywood heavyweight Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
He has his own tequila brand, it's called Terramana, and he commissioned 3 different pieces from me. And that just led to a whole flood of interest in my work.
Brie learned to appreciate hyperrealism in Washington, D.C.
So I was maintaining the wax figures there, which I loved.
She worked as a makeup artist at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
I found it fascinating that you can do certain things with art to trick your eye into thinking that something is real.
But when COVID hit, the museum shut down, leaving Brie out of a job and wondering what was next. She took a leap of faith by drawing and hasn't looked back.
I think social media has been everything for getting myself to a point where I'm full-time.
The 31-year-old's decision is paying off. Her canvases command between $750 and $3,000.
So hours and hours can pass before I even realize how much time I've spent on working on the piece.
Patrons are lining up to commission their own canvases.
These are all very unique, and I also, once I finish featuring a bottle, I won't revisit that bottle ever. They are true one-of-a-kinds.
Each of her drawings are done freehand.
Also, I feel like I'm able to highlight the fact that with these imperfections, you can still create something that's very beautiful.
No tracing, no projection, no AI.
And I think the high contrast just adds a really beautiful visual element to it.
Just a graphite pencil, an antique, and an artist overflowing with talent.
I will say when a piece sells, there is a little bit of sadness that goes into that because I've spent so much time with it.
Brie's bottles.
I think it's the benefit of working in realism is that once I've captured all the details, it's ready.
Artwork that is good to the last drop.
You know, I haven't gotten tired of bottles as a subject yet, so we'll see where this continues to take me.
For I Have a Story, I'm Greg McQuade, CBS 6 News.